welcome back to my vlog. So today I am in Bordua and it is situated in Nagaon. So this is the birthplace of Srimanta Shankardev and he was born in 1449. So let's see what's there inside the place. Come.
Srimanta Shankardev was a 15th to 16th century Assamese polymath, a saint scholar, poet, playwright, social, religious reformer and a figure of importance in the cultural and religious history of Assam. He is widely credited with building on past cultural relics and devising new forms of music like Borgit, theatrical performance like Onkiyanat and Bhauna, dance such as Satriya, literary language like Brajavali, the Bhagavatic religious movement he started, Ekasarana Dharma, and also called Neo-Vaishnavite movement, influenced two medieval kings, Koch and the Ahom kingdoms, and the assembly of devotees he initiated evolved into satras over time, which continue to be important socio-religious institutions in Assam and to a lesser extent in North Bengal, Coach Bihar, Madhupur. In all his biographies, he is considered as an incarnation of Vishnu, including that by Dayatri Thakur, the earliest. Now let's hear something mesmerizing. Shankardev, then named Shankaravara, was born into the Shiromani chief Barabhuya's family at Alipukhuri near Bordua in present-day Nagaon district in 1449. He was raised by his grandmother Khairhuti. He began attending Mahendra Kandali Stall or Chhatrasal school at the age of 12 and soon wrote his first verse, Karatala Kamala. It is generally believed that he wrote his first work, Harishchandra Upakhyan, while at the Tall. Mahendra Kandali changed his name to Shankardev while he was at school. He married Suryavati at his early 20s and Manu was born in about 3 years, but his wife died about 9 months later. We are here inside the Namghar. There are many architectural structures of Garundapokhi, Hanuman carrying Lord Rama and Lakshman and many more. The Doba, Khol, Tal are used in many different occasions like Bhauna. They are also used while prayers that is said to be the Nam. There are a few large lamps known as Kosa. There is the Thapana in front of which daily prayers are offered. Behind the main Namghar is the Monikot near which the Oikyoi Bonti is placed. The Oikyoi Bonti is kept lit for over 500 years now and it was lit by Srimanta Shankardev himself. let's move to the place where Shankardev's footprints are kept. Now, we will see the Indian hawk plum tree, the Hilika tree in SMS under which Shankardev sat and wrote. Let's hear up about it from a native.
যেতিয়া কাগজ নাছিল গুড়ি বনাই সাঁচি গছৰ ছাল কাটি কাগজ বনাই তাত শিলিখা ৰস কেৰাজৰ ৰস গোমূত্ৰ এই তিনিটাই চিয়াঁহী কৰি পাখি কলমেৰে ইয়াতে বহি সাঁচ লৈছে।
ধন্যবাদ।
Now, let's move towards the place where Shankardev used to take bath. Now, the well is used to draw water on auspicious occasions like Holi. Have you heard the name Akashi Ganga? If not, let's see what is it. This astounding passage leads to the place where the Akashi Ganga is situated. Here on the gate it is written as Botabriksha Dhruva Kale Bota Dhruva Bhoila Hehi Dina Hoste Alipukhuri Lupta Hoila. Akashi Ganga is in the north of Kirtan Ghar, a half-moon-shaped lake believed to be brought down by Srimanta Shankardev in the midnight to mitigate the deficiency of water of his devotee. Creates a serene atmosphere. The devotees believe that it was the place where the saint Shyavana got back his youth. উত্তরে আকাশী গঙ্গা ভক্তি সৰোবৰ নিশাভাগে নমাইলন্ত শ্ৰীমন্ত শংকৰ by Purushottam Thakur. It means in the north stands the Bhakti Sarovar Akashi Ganga, believed to be brought down in the midnight by Srimanta Shankardev. The water was lukewarm and there were many different fishes in it. The view was beyond any words. It is possible that the death of his wife increased his already existing spiritual inclination and he left for a 12-year-long pilgrimage. Sometime after his daughter was married to Hari, a Bhuyan Sayan, he began his journey in 1481. He was accompanied by 17 others, including his friend and associate Ramaram and his teacher Mahendra Kandali. At Badrikashram in 1488, he composed his first Borgate. His magnum opus in his Kirtan Ghosha, it contains narrative verses glorifying Krishna meant for community singing.
So this is it for today, and I hope that you loved my vlog, and I hope that in the near future I'll be able to go to different places and show you everything. We took permission for the video so that we can shoot and click photos because videos are not allowed, as we can see. So it's better to take prior permissions so that you don't face any problems. So thank you, and do subscribe my channel, do share it, and bye bye.